Vyakoshindi varavikasita mandahemaravindam Sriman Nisyandanaratirasandolakandar Vrindaranye nabarasasudhasyandipadaravindam Jyotirdvandvam kimapi paramanandakandam chakasti. By the mercy of Shri Gaur Nityananda and Shri Radha Giridhari, we got the fortune to perform the best devotional service, the best anga for this Niyam Seva or Kartika Vrata, that is Shravana and Kirtana of Bhagavati Katha. On this Braj Mukutamani, on the most sacred and most precious jewel of all Brajadhama, the banks of Radha Kunda and Shyama Kunda. Our Shri Rupa Goswami Dharang, while explaining the ninefold devotional service, Navadha Bhakti, which was introduced in Srimad Bhagavatam, explained it for easy understanding, dividing it into 64 angas or 64 types or modes of devotional service. And among those angas we find one which is called Ujjadar. Ujjadar means this vrata, meaning this vow of Kartik, of the holy month of Kartik. Or in other words, it's called Niyam Seva. And they're explaining the importance and the great value and the great benefits of this Kartika Vrata, or the vow of the holy month of Kartik. He brings the proof of the Shastra, namely Shri Padma Purana. So there it is described, Yatha Damodaro Bhakta Vatsalo Vidito Janai Tasyayam Tadrisho Masa Swalpamapyupakaraka. Shri Damodar Dev is known, is famous throughout the existence as Bhakta Vatsala, or as very lovingly inclined, very loving for his devotees. So how much lovingly, how much does he love? As he revealed being a Damodar. As explained in Bhagavata, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, being the fountainhead of all the expansions of Bhagavan. Like we take this Vibhu, all-pervading Mahavishnu. In each pore on his skin, there are unlimited millions of Brahmandas or universes are taking shelter. So these universes, they are compared to bubbles, therefore they are called Anda Brahmanda. We don't see and we cannot even imagine the limits of this universe. For nowadays scientists, the universe looks like unlimited, but actually it is limited. It is like a bubble, like we have the bubble from the soap or from the powder, washing powder. So there are many together. They're like existing in clusters, some of them smaller, some of them bigger, etc. The universe we are existing is considered not too big. It's considered actually small. So the manager or the Lord of this universe, Lord Brahma, has only 4 heads. The others, they may have 100 and even more heads to manage more big Brahmandas, more big universes. So there are millions of them, and they are existing just in each and every pore on his skin. That's Vibhu, all-pervading Mahavishnu. And still in Bhagavata described that this is just Kala and Angsha, meaning just the small particle of his manifestation. So he just comprises the small part of Shri Govinda. That's his tattva, that's his position. So, but being Bhakta Vatsala, he doesn't care. He becoming a toy, he becoming controlled by his devotees. So that much he is loving. And that's the Leela. That's how he revealed it. Now he is bound just by the simple rope. And the only explanation why would such a person being bound by the rope is explained by Mahajanas, by devotees. And then they say that the only reason is this Bhakta Vatsalya Leela, or the declaration of the value and the love for control of his devotees. That's the extent he loving them, he coming under their control, being bound. They literally bind him. Mother Yashoda, in her unlimited motherly love, Vatsalya Bhav, Vatsalya Ras, Vatsalya Prem, she bound him. This he became known as Shri Damodar. And she bound him in this month of Kartik. But not only she did this, Shri Radharani did the same thing in the same month. She bound Shri Govinda. And that story is described in Bhavishya Puran. Sanketa vasare chyute pranayata sangrabdhaya radhaya prarabhya brukuting hiranyarashana damna nibadhodaram kartikyam janani kritotsavavara prastavana purvakam chatuni pratayantamatma pulakam dhyayema damodaram. Dhyayema, that indicates meditation. So we meditate on Radha Damodar. Dhyayema Damodaram. So on this basis we perform our seva or our bhajan, our devotional service. Our bhajana is bhajana to Shri Radha Madhava. We don't worship Shri Damodar in Vatsalya Rasa. Our deity is Radha Damodar. Therefore, Dhyayema Damodaram. So we meditate on Shri Radha Damodar. That happened on the Purnima, Kartikyan. So on the Purnima, Shri Govinda got very late for the meeting, for the appointment with Radharani in appointed Nikunja. So Radharani being offended, so it's described as a man, she was very distressed. And when finally Krishna arrived after long delay, so here it is described pranayata sangrabdhaya. Radharani in her loving anger, she bound him with the Hiranyarashana Damna, with the golden belts. So having many quantity of these belts together. Also in the story of Mother Yashoda, so she had to put many ropes together to bind Shri Krishna. It was possible, but still it would require endeavor. So the same this month, it requires some endeavor, so therefore it's called Niyam Seva or Kartika Vrata. So but then Shri Krishna becomes bound. So Radharani bound him with belts that she took from her girlfriends, from her Sakhis together, and she bound him by the waist. And when she was doing that, Prarabdhya Brukuting, with her frowning eyebrows, being very serious and very angry and very jealous. So Shri Govinda very humbly was Chatuni Prathayantam. He was praising her. Praising her, he was also explaining. See for yourself, where's my fault? So where's my fault? Today is Purnima, Kartikyan, and not just Purnima, but Purnima of the Kartik. So today is that Purnima, and my mother arranged for big festival, so big utsav. Janani Kritotsava. So Janani means mother, just arranged this utsava, and because of this utsava, because of this festivity, I couldn't go. I couldn't live because for my mother there is no festivity and there is no utsav without me. So therefore this delay. So please forgive me and please set me free. Hearing this, Radharani became very pleased, and she set him free. And this way she untied him. So, and from that moment, he was known as Radha Damodar, means the highest Bhakta Vatsala, the highest lover for his devotees.